Alright, welcome back to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. Well, today I'm trying to fit the fenders. And now the car was, I can't remember what the factory wheelbase is, and that's what we went by. And it's worked out beautiful so far, but now I come into a problem. If I put everything's factory, I put on here except for the rear fiberglass fenders, but they're molded just like factory ones. So that shouldn't be an issue. I haven't cut anything off the running boards or anything. And then I haven't cut anything off the fenders from this distance to that distance. I have, however, cut some of this off so I could fit all this. Okay, that's not going to affect what I'm after here. What I'm after is I'm after the wheel being in the center of the fender. And as you can see, it's not. But where that string line runs down, that's like the height of the fender center line. So when I measured it, it looks like I got to cut the fender off back here 3 inches this way, so it allows the fender to move 3 inches that way to make this look right. Otherwise, the wheel looks too far back. So if I'm looking at this, this looks kind of funky. I'd rather have that wheel put in the center of that, you know. I think that would look the best. So anyway, I'm standing here right now thinking, oh no. Now I gotta cut that off and bend that down and So anyway, I think what we're gonna do, I took a measurement from the center of that wheel to that thing, and it's like 3¼ inches. I think I'd just go 3, make an even 3. And then I'll cut that 3 inches out right here. And then so it allows the fender to go back. And then that'll put that wheel right in the center of that deal. Right in that wheel well, you could call it. Then if I look up here, the front part of the fender, they'll move this back 3 inches. So if I grab a tape measure here, and if I go 3 inches from this edge, because the fender would be back 3 inches, that would put that fender just right in front of that spreader bar, like maybe a ½ an inch or so. And I think that would look awesome too. So I'm thinking I have no choice but to take out 3 inches back here, you know. And this is straight, so that'll be straight, you know, if I take 3 inches off. But this gets wider here, so that'll just overlap that joint here. You know, it'll be over just a little bit. I think that's the only choice you got. Plus, also another thing, if I look at this, if I take that 3 inches out, this is going to match up better to that. See how it goes up a little, and then straight? If I take that 3 inches out here, move this back, this might even match up a little better. So I'm at the dilemma. No, I don't want to do that, but I gotta do it. I can't do anything else. So now, tape measure's caught in there. So I figure what I'm gonna do, the best thing I can only do, take out 3 inches here. Come on, tape measure, stand up. There you go. So it's gonna be okay yet, but that's where it starts to go up. So what I'll do is I'll cut off an inch or something, and then I'll have to bend it at 3 inches, bend this down, this piece of metal, so I can bolt it to this. You know what I'm saying? That I got working this thing. Those dents too, they got to be pounded out, and I pounded out this one. There was one up here, right here. Actually turned out really nice. And then there was one somewhere else here. I don't even remember where. So anyway, I think at the end of the day, I think if we cut that 3 inches out, so it slides that fender back, it's going to look a heck of a lot better. Right now that looks dummy. The wheel's too far back now. It's right wheelbase, but for some reason, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but we tried to keep the wheelbase the same so everything would fit. But they made 2 wheelbases, and I can't remember what they are offhand. Now I wonder if we went by the wrong one. Otherwise that axle would be ahead 3 inches, you know, for sure, or 4 inches or 5, whatever it is. I can't remember what the wheelbases were. In 1933, you can look it up. But Plymouth had 2 different wheelbase cars. So my guess is we're going to just cut 3 inches out of the back here, so we can move the fender back 3 inches. And then I'll probably have to do some trim work up here. Maybe cut some of this out here so it doesn't hit the headers and stuff. Yeah. And then this will look a little better. This will be back for where the spreader bar will be. That's just a temporary bar. But this will be back 3 inches. That should look better. Yeah, there's a lot of advantages by doing it that way. So anyway, this will end this video because I got to get cutting and all that stuff, and I'm just going to keep doing really short videos to this, you know, until we get her done. So, I mean, the fender wise here anyway. So I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time, so I have to, whatever. Yeah, I think that'll look better. This whole system will be back 3 inches. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be some work though. But that's what it requires. Take that 3 inches out, and at the end of the day, it's going to look really nice. Yeah. That's the way to do it. What's this? Oh, well, that's a Hemi. Oh, that's Red Dog. That's on another playlist too, the whole build of this thing. You can watch me build it from 2 pieces of metal and 1 cab all the way to the end. I don't know if there's 175 videos on it or not, or whatever it is. I don't even remember what the number is. But yeah, and this thing too, you can watch, you know. Everything's free, guys. Subscribe. Nothing wrong with it. It's not going to hurt you none. Nobody steals your information. Nobody charges you nothing. Nothing. Just subscribe. You watch me build this whole thing here too, you know. So I mean, yeah, you can even watch me put the power windows in it. I even put power windows in this old Red Dog, I call it. It's a 1941 Dodge WC. And this one's going to have a 6.4 Hemi in it eventually. This is just the dummy motor. But, yeah. I think it'll look good when she's done. It'll be rat rodish, you know, like this. But that looks okay. And if he wants to paint it later, then he can paint it later. So, But yeah, it's going to look good with fenders on it. Plus, if it gets caught in the rain, I just like to kick shit around, huh? Yeah. Anyway, please like and subscribe, guys. You can see all this, motor builds, transmission builds. I got it all on this channel. You know, I'm kind of a Mopar guy, but some Chevy stuff will be coming up. We'll be doing so. And some Ford stuff too down the road. But yeah. And if you do subscribe, I appreciate it, guys. I thank you ahead of time. And you get notice. Hit the bell. You'll get notices when I put videos out. And have a great day. Bye-bye.